Hi there, welcome to Spectral Tarot. Today I am doing a pick a card reading for you guys for the full moon in Aquarius. So today I'm specifically looking at what messages Spirit wants you to know at this time. This full moon is already feeling very intense. I'm filming this the morning of the full moon on the 23rd. Especially at the beginning of Leo season, that Aquarius energy coming in, it's kind of contradictory, but they kind of go well together. So there's a lot of energy going on today in the reading. So yeah, we'll definitely get into it. We have three different groups here for you to pick from. So we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So you can pick whichever group you are drawn to, and remember, if you are drawn to more than one group, feel free to watch as many as you would like. So just some housekeeping. I am still doing personal readings. I have all my information down below if you'd like to book. I put my email down there. I'm still doing virtual live readings and also pre-recorded email readings. I have had some inquiries about bachelorette parties and my group readings that I used to do, the party readings. I'm a little hesitant to start those right now, not only just for health reasons, but also for energetic reasons. So I will let you guys know when I will start doing parties, group readings, and hopefully eventually we can get back to doing the live readings. Yeah, just the in-person sessions, because there's something about reading cards in person it's just so different, but it's great. So hopefully someday soon we can get back to that, but I will let you guys know when that does happen. And I'll also post all the different decks that I'm using today in the description as well. So if you guys want to look them up for yourself, you can do so. All right, so I think that was it. I also just want to say I live by a park and there's a lot of kids over there today. I don't know if it's a birthday party. So if you do hear screaming in the background, that is some of the children over there. That's definitely my karma from being that kid on my street when I was growing up. Yeah, so just if you hear that, that is what that is. So let's get started. We'll start with group number 1. Okay, so group number 1, what messages do you need to hear most right now from Spirit on this Aquarius full moon? Let's see what's up. Let's get your tarot first. So we have the Hierophant, starting off with some Taurus energy. We have the Father of Cups. We have Fall into My Arms, Surrender, Holding the Opposites, Extremes of Life. I love that card. I'm just going to pull it a little closer so you can see it. Sorry, I'm shaky today. We have the Mother, which always comes up in somebody's reading. And then we also have Wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Okay, so group number 1. When I first pulled these cards, I was immediately drawn to like the Father of Cups energy first. The first thing I heard was absent father, which can come up when that card is reversed. But there's something here about the masculine energy being absent right now. And especially with the Mother card coming up and falling into my arms, I'm hearing trust fall. So it almost feels like it feels like another person. Specifically, you asked them to do a trust fall, like in life. And you're like, will you catch me if I fall? And they said yes. And you fell and they did not catch you. They ghosted. Or I'm also hearing, I'm literally seeing like a body and someone's spirit like come out of their body, but to the back. Kind of like that movie Get Out when he falls into that like abyss. Someone is literally disassociating from themselves. With the Father of Cups, I don't know if they're having an issue with substances. or trying to escape that way. Something's going on with this person. And with the Hierophant, man, it's very entangled. I don't know if this is someone you're married to, but I'm hearing institution. So there's something structurally very important about this person in your life. Maybe like they are a center to like other connections for you, but there's something here. They didn't catch you. But Spirit's bringing you in energy that will catch you, that is catching you right now, and you don't even realize, because I feel like you're in the thick of it, group number one. With the wisdom and the adversaries, like I feel like you are starting to see or feel like you have a lot more enemies. I'm hearing keep your enemies closer. Keep your enemies, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Yeah. There's something about you're finding out people in your circle. I'm seeing like the Seven of Swords card that aren't there for you. I don't know if something happened like during the pandemic or you thought there was going to be a different outcome. But Spirit's saying definitely surrender. There's a reason why you signed a spiritual contract with this person. There's a reason why your soul asked them to let you fall so that you could catch yourself. Oh, I'm getting emotional. This is about self-love. See this? It's like, I'm also feeling like, it's like a mother energy, like a spiritual mother energy around you a lot right now. And it's almost like that balance between the masculine and feminine energies are really coming into play, especially with these extremes. I always talk about that Venn diagram coming into the center, and that's where you are coming in at this time. This mother energy is very, very protective over you right now. If you have people falling out of your life, if you have things not working out, with this lightning bolt in the Hierophant card, it reminds me of the Tower. So I feel like there's like a shakeup here, but Spirit's saying rejection is protection here. There is something about this person or this energy, this job, whatever this was, this Father of Cups, that you didn't understand what was going on. Like you didn't see it, because they hid it so freaking well. I don't know what that was, but there, yeah. Sorry guys, there's a lot. Like this, the mother energy coming in, the feminine energy is so protective. And I feel this with this card, like I was going into, it looks like a mother energy holding a child. And then you see all these spirits coming in, but you only see a few like coming out on this side, right? So I feel like whatever mother energy you resonate with on the spiritual side, they're coming forward saying, we got you. Whether this is Gaia, the actual earth, your actual mother figure, a grandmother figure, there's this maternal protective energy. It's almost like they have put you in this little womb and you're just like, you're being reborn. And with the Aquarius energy being the water bearer, we have like the 2 cups. That's the star card, which is the Aquarius card. You see a woman in a river pouring 2 cups into each other. And that's what I'm seeing with this masculine and feminine energy. And it's almost like there's also an aspect of yourself, this father, this masculine energy within yourself that you have felt maybe disassociated from or disconnected from for a long time. Maybe group number 1, if you have a hard time really setting boundaries, taking actions on your thoughts, your ideas, your inspirations, there has been a blockage here within your masculine energy, and it's because you look to others to supply that masculine energy for yourself. And there's something here about inner child work that there's literally like, I'm seeing like this old Italian lady. I don't know what that is, but she's wagging her finger. It's just like, don't, oh, now I just lost it. It's gone. But she just like keeps on doing this. And with that balance between the masculine and feminine energies, it's like, yeah, something happened in the inner child. There's an inner child wound. Let me just, okay. Help me figure this out. I literally wore blue stones today because my throat chakra has been awful lately. I can't communicate anything. But yes, inner child wound. There's something going on here that you are revisiting, but it took you, I'm hearing 3 months or something in 3. It could be 3 cycles, 3 years, 3 weeks. But it took you 3 attempts to understand that what you, like the trauma you're living out right now is an exact same pattern from your childhood. And again, that's why it might have to do with a father energy. Or say you grew up being like a very feminine kid and like you wanted to try masculine things, but your parents were like, no, you're a girl, you got to do dance, you can't do hockey, stuff like that. Like, and it can even go a lot deeper than that. Like, we're talking about inner child wounds, which go very, very deep into our blueprint. So, and especially with the Hierophant, again, I'm seeing like a structure, like a structural setting. So this is something in like your core values. If you've ever seen that movie, is it Inside Out? Yeah, with the core memories. Like, this is a core memory for you. So I'm seeing with that pearl, this mother energy, like protecting you as that pearl and that core memory. But they're also saying, we're protecting you, but keeping you in this energy so you can explore it and open it up and heal it. And that's the thing about the mother energy too. It can be so protective and so loving, but at the same time, the opposite energy of that is being controlling. So it's almost like you're trying to control your external world and your internal world, and it's just fucking exhausting. Excuse my language, but group number 1, I feel like you've been on this, I'm feeling the hamster wheel when I get on that in the reading. Sometimes I get nauseous and I feel like getting sick because, and I'm seeing that with this snake. It's almost like you've wrapped yourself so tight in this little, like, I'm seeing a baby being swaddled so you can't move, but it's for your own protection, right? But while the baby's swaddled, that's when they nap. That's when they, you know, rest and get all their energy back and actually do their growing and their healing, like their brains grow. And there's something here about being in that rest period, but you feel like you're being punished or something. I don't know if you have actually said out into the universe, like, what did I do? Like, what are you punishing me for, Spirit? And Spirit, just the main message here in group number 1 is this: we aren't punishing you, we're protecting you. The wisdom, you are coming out on the other side of this situation or energy, and it's so pivotal and pertinent to your mission. And I feel like as the puzzle pieces come together in this next month, I'm hearing like Leo season, you're going to understand. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So I feel like by the time the next full moon comes around in August, this energy, this like wrapped up energy, is going to start to loosen. But from yourself, from the inside, it's almost like you've been looking out at all these other people and you're like, hey, can you let me out? But it's you. But it's this part of you, that inner child part of you. Group number 1, Spirit wants you to start talking and behaving towards yourself like you are your 5-year-old self. If you have a picture, your favorite picture of you as a kid, put it somewhere where you see it every single day, whether it's on your vanity mirror, you can put it on your altar, and remind yourself every day that that is your soul. That's the person that you are every single day. And we always forget that. Like, we treat ourselves, we can treat ourselves so awful because we're like, okay, we're adults, we have to do this, the structural energy, right? I don't know if something happened in your childhood where you had to grow up very, very quickly, and now you're still in that energy where you're like trying to be the mother and father of yourself, of other people, because that's what you had to do. But now Spirit's like, no, we're here for you. We are helping you. If you go back and retrieve that part of your soul from that inner child wound, you have like this trifecta, the mother, the father, and the child. Which we all have internally. And that's where like Spirit just wants me to clarify too, like the mother, the father, the masculine, the feminine, like we all embody those energies. And it's beautiful. Like a lot of people don't think they can be the Father of Cups because they are born female or something. And I'm like, no, man, we all have all these energies within us. We are all a projection of Source, a part of Source, right? Like we all have everything within us. But that is how we have to expand that. Group number 1. This key too. Spirit's telling me their message to you is that oh my God. So, okay, I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody on the inside of a house that's burning. But the door, I see the doorway, but all along like the outside of the door, it's like flame. You can see it on the other side, but you only have smoke in your room. And Spirit's giving you the key. And they're like, they want you to go through the door. Because right now the smoke is more of a danger to you than the fire that you haven't even seen yet. Because I feel like when you open that door, it's not a menacing fire. It's like a cleansing fire. Like that, yeah, like in the July reading group number 1, that blue fire, if you haven't watched that, maybe go back and watch the blue fire around that like cup that the peacock was protecting. Like this is very similar energy. Yeah, they're saying go through that door, but you are so scared. It's almost like you feel like if you open that door, the flame's gonna come in and burn you to a crisp, because that's what happened last time. The Spirit's like, no, we got you this time. There's something about that spiritual fire. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all I'm seeing for you guys, group number 1. I know that was a little all over the place. The readings might be for a while just as I'm integrating some energy, but this is like a big shift for you. And Spirit saying don't panic. I feel like you might be waking up in the middle of the night too, feeling like very dizzy, disoriented. I don't know. I feel like I'm almost drunk. But Spirit's like you're literally reintegrating this inner child energy and like balancing them all out while you heal it. And I see you literally, like, if you haven't looked up the term soul retrieval, maybe check it out and see what resonates with you. I believe Sandra Ingerman has a book called Soul Retrieval, and it's about going back like through meditation and hypnosis to pick up those parts of your soul that kind of got split off or that got left behind during those traumatic moments. Yeah, I'm hearing like you're coming into wholeness. And Spirit is literally there. Like I'm seeing just a bunch of cupped hands like underneath you. So don't be afraid to make that jump. Don't be afraid to go through that door, even though you think there's a giant fire on the other side that's going to burn you. I feel like you open it and it's like a bunch of candles lit. It's like a giant altar. And I'm seeing like all your ancestors just getting emotional again. It's just all like they're here, like they're all just around. Literally, they're all standing there. I've never seen that in this. Oh no, I'm getting all cry again. They're all literally standing there. That's what happens when you open the door and they're saying, welcome home. We're here to help you. So that is amazing. You just have to ask for help. I love that. Okay, group number 1, I wish you all the healing, and I hope this transition is so beneficial for you guys coming up this month. I'm also hearing Lionsgate portal, so maybe check that out. I believe it's on the 8th. Yeah, so there might be something coming up for you on the 8th as well. But yeah, again, I hope these messages resonated with you. Let me know if they do. I love hearing from you guys, and take care until next time. Bye. Hi, group number 2. Okay, so let's get into what messages from Spirit you need to hear most on this full moon in Aquarius. So we'll start with your tarot cards. We have 10 of Pentacles reversed. We have 3 of Cups reversed. We have 8 of Cups. I'm walking away. We have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. That's a really cool card. We have the Kiss. And then your Starseed message is signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing you signs and synchronicities. Okay, so group number 2, I feel like you have definitely been tested lately. You are also leaving a situation that has either been financially supporting you, but emotionally draining you. With this 3 of Cups reversed energy, with these 3 birds, I feel like this is a sign. And I'm saying that because I literally got this sign a few days before this reading, and I picked group number 2. So there are definitely signs coming up for you guys. If it doesn't come up in this reading, but you've had an inkling that like, maybe that's Spirit. It is Spirit. I literally, on the side of my building, there was 3 little blackbirds sitting there looking at me. And I was like, oh, what the heck? Like, it just felt so weird. And I totally forgot that there was 3 birds in this deck. And there they are. So I'm like, okay, there's my sign. But there's something there about 3. This is a group of people. I feel like there's quite a few different situations happening for you guys in group number 2. The main message is you are walking away into something better. With this 3 of Cups reversed, man, there's something going on. It just feels, I don't know. Sorry. They're just like, can we get one message at a time, please? Okay. Okay. Group number 2. The walking away is from quite a few different situations. For some of you guys, this is a person who's financially supporting you, maybe a spouse or a partner, but they aren't emotionally supporting you. But even though it feels like they're financially supporting you, it's literally they're doing it for their own gain. It's almost like they know they can keep you trapped because they have the money, if that makes sense. And again, these are general messages, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I feel like there will be a few different messages coming through for group number 2. But yeah, there's somebody... But I also feel like for some of you guys, you are the financial like bringer, and someone is taking advantage of you. And you see this. For some of you guys, this is in the workplace. You have asked for a raise, or Some of you guys are walking away from the 9 to 5, which has been coming up a lot in readings, personal and collective. Big picture thinking. I feel like you're going through a portal this full moon. Spirit wants you to know that, like, whatever you're walking away from, you're so worried that you're leaving a few of these cups behind that are full. You are so worried. I'm hearing FOMO, so fear of missing out. You're almost like, well, if I walk away from that, what if I don't find that in the future? But Spirit's like, it's like a fake security blanket. And they've been giving you signs about this. With the kiss, this is something, I'm hearing Dementor's kiss from Harry Potter, but I'm also, I don't know why I'm hearing The Dance by Garth Brooks. That doesn't even, did you hear that stutter? That doesn't even really make sense with what's going on here, but maybe that's a message for somebody. The Dance by Garth Brooks. But this kiss card with this eclipse, I feel like something is happening this full moon that is coming back around in November, in that, like, the next group of eclipses. And this kiss, I feel like you're reuniting with someone. For some of you guys, this is like a soulmate or a person. For others of you, this is the divine. You're reuniting with your higher self, your spirit guides. I feel you coming together. But Spirit's saying you have to walk away from this. And then there's another group of you who are in the Three of Cups reverse. I don't want to say third party energy because that literally triggers so many people, but it doesn't feel like another person. If you're in a couple, it's like, it doesn't feel like that, but there's something going on underneath the surface that you, like, people are either talking about you. That might be at the workplace. I'm seeing these holding hands. Sorry, group number 2, there's so much information coming through for you guys. And for me, I guess, because I picked it. The 10 of Pentacles reverse. This was something that this is so hard to let go of, because at one point in your past, you looked at this time in your life, this relationship, this job, this situation that you're in, as your wish fulfillment, your dreams fulfilled. But then Spirit's saying that dream turned into a nightmare. But the reason behind this is to get you into this big picture thinking. The visionary and inspired ideas. There's something coming out of this 8 of Cups energy of you walking away. You're walking away, and I'm seeing you walk with, I don't know, I'm seeing the Miss Congeniality pageant girls at the end when they're all walking with the torches, like the New York, the Lady Liberty, but it almost looks like a light bulb. And you're walking away from this situation with your light bulb in hand, this inspired idea, whether this is your own business idea. Some of you guys are going into entrepreneurship. Some of you guys are coming into an energy like I am coming into. You're getting this kiss from Spirit, like you are coming into union with the divine, which is what we're all searching for through other people, through our jobs, through abundance, through this. It's all the divine behind it, whatever the divine is to you. But there's this big picture thinking that's coming up. And you see how there's spirits on the other side, like each side of this doorway. It's almost like they're waiting for you. They're like, come on, come on. But there's something about, I'm hearing divine timing as well with, I'm seeing the 3 birds, and it's almost like each one flies off one at a time. And then I'm seeing spirit like almost like a bug, like flicking them off one by one. Whether this is 3 people, again, like you and 2 other people, or you and 2 other factors in your life. For some of you guys, this is letting go of like addiction, which is huge. And this is bringing you into union with your actual partner. Whatever you've been using as an escape, or as I'm hearing like a replacement for intimacy. That's a really strange way to put it. I feel like that's a specific message for somebody, but they're saying you're coming into union with what you're actually searching for once you realize there isn't water left in these cups. And I feel like for group number 2, like some of you guys broke some of these cups. The divine broke some of these cups. These people broke some of the cups. It was a group effort. I feel like this was like a collective contract happening so that you will walk through that portal. Excuse me. But yeah, there's something about this eclipse in November, and you're going to get signs about it. I'm seeing literally someone laying down sleeping and like a thought bubble on top of them and stuff coming through the thought bubble. So I feel like over the next month, and especially on this full moon, you are downloading a lot of information, group number 2. And it might feel almost like a mountain that you can't climb over. But Spirit's like, this is all happening. It's all unfolding. And then by the time November comes around, you are in a completely different energy. And it feels so much cleaner, so much more stable. Yeah, I'm literally just like, whatever this is. I'm trying to think, I'm like, what is this for me? But yeah, there's a lot going on in group number 2. I feel like you guys might also be having some physical health effects coming from this, like kind of letting go, releasing of those old energies. Yeah, headache. I'm feeling like my whole left side just tense up, like even my foot. Ow, yeah. Something's going on with the left side here, guys. I feel like the sciatic, there's something, yeah. This is so weird. It's like sitting on my back. Spirit is also telling you, group number 2, a very important message for you this full moon is to start using affirmations or start meditating to help release spiritual attachment. I feel like you, group number 2, have this energy where it's very easy for people to kind of like energetically vampire you, like suck out your energy. And it's because sometimes you leave these cups, even though they're broken, you're like, well, yeah, we can fit a bit of water in here. Like you try, you really do try. And that's like one of your biggest gifts, is that you might be talking to a few earth signs here, because I feel like, yeah, once you try, you will try as many times as you can, but once you're gone, you're gone. But Spirit's like, yeah, just toss those. We have new cups for you. And with this kiss card, I'm feeling giddy. I'm feeling like really energetic. So it's exciting energy coming in. But November is when that first eclipse happens. And I feel like Spirit's saying for you guys, it might be a bit of a rocky road until then. This month specifically, when you're going through this major energetic transition, But then as everything, like on the energetic level, it seeps into our emotional level, our physical level, and then again, our outside environment. So I feel like as you see this trickle effect happening, you are going to be seeing a lot more signs from spirit. No, they said that was wrong. It's not that you're going to be seeing a lot more signs, it's that you're going to become aware of all the signs they are already sending you. One of the guides is like, we're already sending all the signs. Like, how could we send any more? Oh God, I love it. So group number 2, I think that's all I'm seeing for you guys. Again, sorry for how discombobulated the messages are. I'm trying to work on my throat chakra here with the blue crystals, because I'm also going through this transition. So energetically, yeah, it feels like a bit of a lost time, but there's a bigger picture happening, and spirit is literally all around supporting you, and that is one of the main messages here. So keep your eyes out for any signs. Let me know if anything in this reading resonated. I love hearing from you guys, and we will talk to you next time. I hope you have a great full moon, and good luck with all this healing. Group number 2, take care. Bye. Hi, group number 3. Okay, so let's get into your messages from spirit for this full moon in Aquarius. So we'll take your tarot cards first. Oh, they're upside down. So we have the 6 of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. And then we have the 9 of Wands reversed. Okay. And then we have I Remember, Soul Plan, the Fated Life versus the Destined Life. This card is really cool. We have the River. And then we have your Starseed message, which is light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Okay. So group number 3, the main message for you, there was a few that came through. The first, I'll start actually over here in the River. So this River card, the first image that came to my mind was in, y'all are gonna hate me, in the first Lord of the Rings movie. When Arwen is crossing into her land, and they have that river that protects it, and you see like all the horses in the river, and they run over the Nazgul that are chasing them. This is what's happening to you right now. There's a river flowing through your life, literally destroying so many different things, and I feel like, kind of like group number 1, you feel like you're being punished for it. But I'm also hearing the song River by Leon Bridges. So maybe listen to that, just see what the if the lyrics resonate with you. But yeah, there's something going on with the river. That water energy coming through, but it feels more like rapids, less like a lazy river. So there's a lot going on right now. We've had a lot of water energy come up in the collective readings recently, so I feel like group number 3, you are really feeling it. You might be a water sign watching this. With this with this 6 of Wands, you're coming out of a dark night of the soul. If you don't know what that term is, definitely Google it, because I feel like you guys have really been in the thick of it, group number 3. It's almost like every staircase you have come up to in the past, I would say 6 months, with that 6 of Wands, it's just like you think you're elevating, but then it's turned downwards, and you're like walking downstairs, and you're like, what the hell is this? Like, I want to go up, not down. Like, why do I keep going down into the depths? And Spirit's like, there's a reason why we're sending you there. They're literally making you go back down into your own consciousness. Group number 3, if you've been super, super sleepy, I feel like some of you guys have like fatigue. Like I'm just getting really exhausted already, tapping into group number 3 energy. Yeah, I feel like your soul is doing a lot of communicating right now. With this butterfly, it's green and blue, and that's the throat chakra, which is what I'm working on right now. I think I've said it in every single reading today. I can't speak right now. Like, my communication is off, and it's happening with you guys, but I feel like it's the other way around. It's not that you can't get the words out. It's almost like you have this communication, this dialogue happening with spirit 24/7, and it's exhausting you. But there's a reason for it. It's getting you out of this trapped energy. See? Like, it's almost like you have a chance. You can smell that fresh air and like your wings come out, but then you end up being trapped again and recoiled. It's almost like I'm seeing an aquarium where there's a fish, and the fish can only grow to the size of the aquarium, and you are in this weird little beta bowl on like a bar in a nightclub. This is so weird. Like at a party, you know? I don't know. And you're just like, what the fuck am I doing here? What am I doing here? Like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. And I see you as this like huge fish. This, yeah. Sorry, I'm seeing like a cake we did the other day, and there was this huge fish on it. Spirit just showed me that fish. I'm like, okay, thanks. But yeah, there's something there about like, you need to grow. Your environment needs to grow. And when the 8 of Swords comes up, this is the self-sabotage card. This is also like, you know, some people can put these swords up for you to kind of make you feel trapped. But group number 3, I feel like a lot of it was you to protect yourself. It's almost like you've kept yourself in this bubble. Like, your physical self wants to keep you in this little bubble to keep you safe, but your spiritual self is like knocking on the doors of your, like, this giant wall, being like, let me out. I need to breathe. I need to live. I feel like you have a spiritual connection that is very, very deep, deeply ingrained within you. If group number 3, these readings today, I'm so sorry. This soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life. I feel like you right now are understanding this. You're seeing the repercussions. It's almost like you can feel the energy come in, and then you see it happening in the external world. But every time you still end up going down the stairs. But there's something at the bottom of those stairs, and look, that's pointing right down to the light card. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. There's something deep within your soul that spirit wants you to get into. You're scratching at the walls trying to get out. Spirit wants you to scratch at the walls to try to get in. I'm getting mad. Somebody's I'm hearing ancestors, like, they literally, this moon here, they placed it within your soul. They're like, where is this safest? Where can we keep this gift for, I heard her, but this person, to be able for her to like find it? And it's there. It's within yourself. It's within that little cave. I'm seeing like Journey to the Center of the Earth. There's this whole world. Oh my God. Yeah, it's this deck. I pulled a card for a friend the other day, and it was the Inner Earth card. And I know you guys have heard me probably talk about like the light tubes going down to the center of the earth, but it's this, here it is. Yeah, it's right on top. The Inner Earth card. It's this whole oasis within you. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings are coming. And I feel like that is the main message for you guys. You will survive this. There's a reason why you keep ending up in this trapped energy, feeling like your environment is too small for you. It's because there's something there that you are finding, your own light. And I feel like with this I remember card, this full moon and the month that is going to follow it, specifically Lionsgate 2, 888, August 8th. There's something about I see there's this one star here on the crown chakra, one star on the heart, and then I'm seeing one on the sacral. So those three chakras are important for you specifically, and I feel like they are like Orion's belt, it almost looks like, and they're activating for you at this time. I'm hearing moat with this river. I feel like there's this river around you, and that's how you're protected. Again, a lot of water energy coming up for you guys. So I might be reading for like Pisces, Scorpio, if you have a lot of water in your astrological chart. But you're remembering. I feel like you also are having dreams about past lives, if that resonates. Home. I'm seeing up here all this energy. It looks like Avatar, the movie. And that is Avatar, to me, is like a sense of home. I feel like Steven Spielberg probably tapped into some universal energy there. Same thing with Tolkien, The Shire. Like, the first time I saw Lord of the Rings, and the reason why I probably bring it up so much is because I never resonated with a place more than I have like the Shire. I'm like, wow, that's my home. Like, that, it feels like such a home to me. I started doing Shire meditations. That's how I got into a lot of this. It was through Lord of the Rings, because it opened up that magical side of myself. I'm like, wow, okay, yeah. So there's something there you are remembering, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the Shire. Like, that's just one example. Same thing with the Avatar planet. I feel like that energy resonates with a lot of people. You are remembering. You're going to this pool, your inner pool inside of you, and really looking at your reflection. And Spirit is also saying there's like an ancestral gift. This moon, they keep on driving me back to this moon and this light. I don't know if you had a grandparent or if you had people in your line of family that have done spiritual work before you. You might not know, because it's hard to kind of tell unless you literally are like, my mom was a medium, my grandma was a medium. It's hard to track that kind of thing, especially because spiritual and esoteric gifts and abilities aren't something back then or now that it's kind of okay to scream to the world. Hopefully it is becoming that way. But yeah, it's something a lot of people keep to themselves. So maybe do a meditation and talk to your ancestors and see what gift this is. I feel like a lot of you already know, but again, it's almost like you keep on searching for it in the external world and other people and other jobs. And I keep on rubbing my heart. Like, I literally have a red mark on my chest from rubbing it. So there's something here about your heart chakra that's opening. When you're going down here, you're going into your heart. I'm also seeing the movie Moana, which I bring up a lot. I love Moana. It's like one of the most transcendent movies in the past 5 years, I believe. And I'm seeing that the heart of Te Fiti, like actually placing that back in. But Moana goes on that whole like journey to herself, realizing who she is. Like, we were Voyagers! I feel like I said that in this like collective reading, like these collective readings before, but there's just that whole energy. And I feel like you're literally going into your heart and opening it up for yourself. And then you are bestowed with this gift. And I'm seeing like one of the spirits is doing this. When they do that, it's like money, money, money is coming in. But I'm also feeling heart abundance, emotional abundance. And with this river imagery that came in at the beginning with like that Lord of the Rings reference, it feels like there might be, like, because you are such a vessel of light, it does attract dark, just like a moth is attracted to a flame. But this river around you just washes that away. But yeah, Spirit's telling you that you are like coming into your soul plan, your mission. But it's up to you. You are remembering it. You are going deep into yourself and healing those wounds. I feel like group number 3, if you've watched any of my other readings, if you've done cord cutting, I feel like it has been working very, very well for you. If you haven't, I will put the meditation that I usually send out to my clients below so you can try it. Just cutting energetic cords that are holding us back, holding us to different people, places, things, situations, memories that I feel like are all keeping you inside this small tank. But it really feels like within a month of this full moon, you fully, it's almost like you have amnesia and you fully remember. So again, if this is a spiritual gift, if you read tarot, if you're into energy healing, anything like that, Spirit is saying, go for it. Go for it. Like, I'm hearing this message too, but definitely there's something here, and your ancestors are literally waiting to, like, I'm seeing this, like, bestow you the gift. So I feel like group number 3, your main message for this full moon is take a breath. Go inwards. Don't hesitate going inwards, because I feel like you get down to a certain step and you're like, I can't go any deeper because the pressure is too much. But Spirit's like, once the pressure pops, once your ears pop, it's almost like when you go down to the bottom of a pool and you feel that popping and you're like, oh my God, it feels really scary, but that's where you find the treasure, right? Like, I'm seeing like a scuba diver. So they're saying, like, take those 3 next steps. I don't know why 3 specifically. Whenever I see this card comes out, this is why I love the Wild Unknown Tarot, because I always see in this card somebody standing on a certain step. Some people are at the bottom of the staircase, some people are at the top, some people can't even find the staircase, but you guys, you're on step number 7, and there's 3 more to go. Some of you guys are also in a 12-step program, and you have 3 more steps to go. And I believe step number 9 can be pretty hard. So there's that. And Spirit saying, you got it. You can do it. Like, it's happening. This is your year. But it almost feels counterintuitive, because we are told as humans, we're like, we have to go out there, get what you want. You got to go work for it, do all this stuff. But right now, Spirit's like, no, you got to go inwards. And you're like, I can't rest. I can't do that. Like, I'm supposed to be out here trying to get my shit. Oh, yeah. But I feel like within the next few days, you're going to feel a major shift happen. I'm also, I keep on like wanting to itch her head. I don't know why. I just like scratching her head. So maybe you guys have had an itchy head. I'm also seeing dandruff, like dry scalp. So maybe get some Head and Shoulders. What the hell? I don't know. Sometimes though, you can feel like wisps and tingling on your crown chakra when you are downloading a lot of energy. So that might be happening for you in the next few days. So take it easy. If you're getting a lot of migraines, if you're getting really fatigued and overwhelmed really easily, relax. Take a second. Have a bath. Get into water, because I feel like that is going to help you kind of like move through this transition a lot easier. Wow, I am so excited for you, group number 3. This feels huge, like huge. Oh, I wish I picked group number 3 today. Seriously. But I hope these readings or these messages resonated with you. Please let me know if they do. And again, remember, this is a collective reading, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I hope you guys have a great full moon, and we will talk to you next time. Take care. Bye.